was that?
You're stronger than me.
It begins! Ah, Ruben. Just do it! Ruined it.
Yeah.
Breaking Bad is a dark comedy. Fuck my pussy.
Yeah, but it is for a while. Like, it's not that funny. Like, season 5 isn't really funny.
Alex.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not recording, are you? Do you want? I've got a bit of a boner going on. Oh no.
They kind of,
have you got the mic? You're just like Mike in Birdman when he has a big boner.
Oh my
stage.
god. It's like A Hard Life having a horse cock.
Played by Edward Norton. Don't.
I'm getting this kind of.
I touched it.
After eating like.
Now you gotta do stuff to it.
You get that goo.
Oh, I don't want a licky licky today.
You have to!
My mouth's still glued shut from licky licky yesterday.
Again. Hello and welcome to the GRUNDLE cast. With your host, me.
No.
GRUNDLE!
No, you aren't the host. As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be one of these podcasts where Alex has completely fucking lost his mind already.
Jim, what do you think of the grund?
I think nothing of it, to be honest.
James, what do you think of the GRUNDLE? Okay, I'm done. How do you shave your GRUNDLE, Ruben?
Well, that's a good question, Alex. What I like to do is get a nice soapy lather, just after the shower. The hair's nice and soft. And then you just kind of like bend over, get the razor in there, hope you don't nick anything important, and Bob's your uncle, you've just shaved your GRUNDLE.
Don't you just use tweezers and go bagong, 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 bagong?
No, usually I just use sandpaper and get rid of the skin altogether. That way the hair just falls out naturally. You're laughing now, Alex, but you have no idea what it's like.
Does it go a bit pink?
Why would you shave your balls in the first place, to be honest?
Well, why wouldn't you? You know, there's all these expectations upon women to have hair. Why shouldn't we sometimes do that if they want us to?
Ruben is a loud boy today. He's a loud boy.
This is a GRUNDLE cast, Alex. I have to scream.
Scream like the grundles inside you.
There's just no expectations, so I just don't.
Scream like the grundle.
Wow.
I don't expect it upon her either, so it's...
Jim.
Wow, James, cringe.
Jim, can you scream like the grundles inside you? Okay.
That wasn't Jim, that was me.
Yeah, no, it was you.
Alright, it's just going, okay.
I'm not blind.
Jim.
I'm not blind. So welcome to the GRUNDLE cast.
We've got lots of subjects for you today. We don't. Anyway.
The only show where 4 + 4 = 9.
Wow, good one, Alex. Did you turn the 6 upside down? It's a 9 now. It's Drake.
Who's Draked? I mean Drake.
I don't know.
Can I just mention the fucking camera's lopsided?
What do you mean?
Look at it.
It's a little bit diagonal, yes.
It's a Dutch angle. What?
Why did you do that, Alex?
What did you do?
He put his leg in front of it.
No, the legs, Alex. One of the legs needs to go higher. Look at it. It's like that.
Well, you just need to sort it out. I don't know. It's the front leg, Alex.
The front leg.
Potentially.
You're all full of shit and you're making
Maybe it's one of the back ones.
I think it's fine. You're just
No. Look at it. It's not fine at all.
Well, it might be on the top then. Oh, whatever.
It'll be the
Doesn't matter.
lopsided cast
Yeah.
today.
I know what it is. It's this.
I'm the ring.
Yeah.
Right.
No, it still looks a bit...
So do you actually have any subjects on there?
Now that you guys have finished fucking around.
Fuck off, cunt.
Of course.
I'm all tangled, sorry. Like my favourite Disney movie.
Shut up.
I wanna be free.
Is that like an actual thing? Or did you just say that?
Thanks, Jim.
What
Oh
the
my
fuck
God.
you doing?
Okay. So the first subject comes in from oh my god. Ruben. Okay, ready?
Seriously, Jar.
Okay, here we go.
For real.
Usernames, e.g., types or what they tell you about the person.
You can tell when someone's called whatever that is, type Reki, that they're fucking gay. and need to reassess their shitty little lives.
There we go.
My life's not shit.
This was
pretty fucking good.
This was from the Reddit
Fucking
user.
weeb.
This is from the Reddit user.
It's not. It is.
This is
You
yeah.
can't even deny it.
This is from the Reddit user Ogo the Hero. Thanks on Reddit. So go to the jar Reddit.
Thank you, Unu.
Mm-hmm.
Well, with a name you can tell if they're a kid or not. Because if it's got like 16 letters and numbers, then it's a kid.
We're talking about like
1677925.
yeah. Reddit usernames, gamer tags, PSN
Yeah.
names, your Steam name.
It's just, you know, you can always tell when it's like the XX, this and the other. You know,
They're couples.
Setting it
XX
up.
Ruben Sniper XX.
yeah.
That was your one for a long time, wasn't it?
No. Don't get the wrong idea. It wasn't.
I've had a few of those accounts during my Modern Warfare 2
Yeah.
days. I've had like
James
15
did.
of them.
Jim
I had an account with some numbers in once, but like that was just because.
didn't have a choice.
Yeah.
Jim.
Yeah.
I would like you to say my current gamer tag on Xbox Live.
Jim, don't do it. Don't do it.
I'm not.
Good.
Please.
I mean, Alex used to be called Pinkish Prawn. He was called Pinkish Prawn for
what
like
did that tell you about me?
7 years. Well, it just told us that you had left it as one of the default ones amongst the recommends.
So a lot then.
Someone
Yeah.
messaged me on Xbox the other day
Saying
saying, "Is IHG's Xbox account actually farts for ice?"
Alex changed his gamer tag about a month and a half ago to Farts for Eyes.
no.
We've talked about this before, though.
Have we?
Yeah.
I just wanted Jim to say it mostly.
It's all just. Should we go around in a circle and say it? Start with Jim.
I already did.
Okay, James.
Farts for eyes.
I'll say it now. Farts for Eyes. Now, Alex, try and say it.
But eyes. That's for eyes. Oh my god.
It was pretty shocking when I came online, and that just the first time I seen it, and it just said that online. I was like, "The fuck have you done, Alex?
Wait,
You paid for that?"
because like, if you had me set as like someone that when I come online it pops
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
And
If you've got favorited, that's what.
yeah.
Yeah.
So if I changed gamer tag, then came online, it would just say that. How would you know who it was?
I saw your profile picture of your
It's
avatar.
kind of obvious as well.
What do you mean?
Alex, do we need to go through all of your previous Xbox Live accounts?
Fuck yeah, we got loads. We got a history of them.
Gay Uber Gay Mongal,
Uber gay mong
Gay HD Porn.
No, we made gay HD porn. And played Halo Wars.
It was Halo Reach. We played
Halo
Halo
Reach.
Reach. Yeah.
I wasn't here for this one. This is so long ago now.
And then this guy, we got a picture message.
Or someone's Xbox camera that they had.
And it was
Which
a
is, that's even more unbelievable that they had a fucking Xbox
Yeah,
camera.
they had an Xbox camera and they went to the effort of sending us a goat seat.
We got goateed on Xbox Live.
Yeah.
No, but the message he attached to it was, "I've modded my Xbox." Click the picture to see it,
Oh yeah.
and
to
then
see
you
how-
just clicked it straight away.
you were like, I'm not clicking that. And I was like, go on.
and I didn't because I knew it was something like that.
Yeah.
But you fucking clicked it.
I thought it was fucking ingenious.
You
comedy.
laughed your fucking head off.
And,
It.
and then there was that time, like whenever Jim wasn't like at home and or whatever, and we were there,
Yeah.
we'd like change his theme to something because we like started using Modio and making custom themes.
Yeah, we downloaded.
So we
that porn
changed.
one.
No, he did the porn one, and we changed his theme to like Supersonic for
Yeah.
it.
Wasn't it? Yeah, the golden
Yeah, but I
Sonic.
left it like the Sonic one for like well the rest of the time I had that Xbox.
You didn't care.
So like 4 or 5 years.
To the golden Sonic. You just didn't give a fuck.
The porn one you didn't leave on for when I got home because it was in the living room. So like if my parents came in and I turned on the Xbox,
They'd just be like,
And then you'd have to be like, "Well, it's me," and you'd
And I'd
just
be
laugh
like,
about it.
Jim.
Yeah, you probably would have just thrown Jim under the bus. Like a
Do you
piece of shit you
remember
are.
when, you said you told mum and dad that you'd bought a website. No, that I'd bought a website, sorry.
Even long ago.
And what was the one website?
Wasn't
I can't remember what was
I
it.
live inside my own.
Yeah, that's it.
I live inside my own farts.
And then mum and dad come up into my room and they're like, Jim, why did you buy this? And I was like,
weren't you online when it happened? Because I remember your
I fucking believed
and I was like, are you fucking serious?
I just figured
Alex told you, and you believe I live inside my own farts? Are you fucking kidding me?
.com.
I guess they just figure like at 21 their son will stop being a fucking idiot, but
Stop lying.
because I guess this was before you were 22. So whatever.
Oh my god, I forgot about that. You did buy it though, didn't you? That's my fave. And Jen does not.
Jim just has a face and goes, oh.
Yeah. The noise too. Where like where it's like you're not even acknowledging it. It's just like it's just like oh. Yeah.
Okay.
So that was thanks for that. That was a very good topic. Ogo de Hero. Oh my god.
Was it even his topic?
Yeah, it was like what would you learn?
Yeah, farts rise. Yeah.
There's another comment about farts rise. Lots of people knowing about farting for eyes.
So what's the next one?
Tattoos.
Oh God, don't start.
James said something about tattoos that was really dumb because he phrased it in such a way.
Yeah, I
he was
phrase
like,
everything on Twitter
like
really
that time
fucking
you
dumb.
phrased that thing about what the fuck was it? Was it something about like
It was
women
something to do
or
with
gays? or
Yeah,
whatever? No,
I
rape.
phrase
it, like,
yeah,
so
okay,
horrendously.
Yeah.
okay, don't trigger me.
No.
That's why you've got to like ask us before you tweet anything.
No, I just don't tweet
Controversial.
things. That'll be
Yeah.
easier.
I'm
That's
impressed by
also
how many
good.
people
Don't.
put question marks.
That's true, actually. I wouldn't have.
It's good grammar.
Because that's not a question, just saying Hannibal TV series. It's
Which
not a
is
question,
really
is it?
good.
That's just a statement.
I only watched. I
Yeah,
didn't even
Hannibal
finish the
T-
first season.
It's like, it's so arty.
Mm-hmm. I remember in season 3, I watched the first episode and I was like, what? What's even going on?
Yeah.
But then it keeps going and it's
That's
really
the
good.
best season, that one. Season 3 of that show.
What happened to it in the end?
And the song at the end is good.
It got cancelled.
I
Yeah,
thought someone
not
was like
enough
looking
viewers.
to like bring it back,
Maybe.
revive it, but
Yeah.
The next
It-
season would have been so good as well.
It's going to be
Would have been Silence of the Lambs.
it's never gonna happen.
Nope. Real shame.
He's so good as well.
He is such a good
Maybe they'll bring it back for like one movie, like
Which
Firefly
remake
managed
Silence
to
of the
get one.
Lambs.
Yeah.
That's the thing, yeah. You don't want to go up against Silence of the Lambs for your movie.
Hmm.
What's the next subject?
So Jim said tattoos is his
Yeah.
thing.
Well, it says it right there.
So you said it by Popcorn 897 on
So
Reddit.
tattoos are a thing that people get on their skin as a thing for lots of reasons.
I think people know what tattoos are. You fucking
No, they
idiot
don't,
bitch.
and we have to tell them what they are. I've cut my finger at some point today.
I'm like indifferent, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I
Someone at my work got a tattoo there,
Yeah.
and it's of Peter Pan flying
Yeah.
with all the kids behind him.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Is it really detailed?
it's pretty detailed. But
Is
it's
it
like
around the
colourful
whole
stars.
arm, or is it just
No,
like?
it's just like.
Did you
the
see?
characters.
I prefer just black ones than colour ones.
I don't know.
I don't know about ones.
One of my cousins has a bunch of tattoos.
I think
One
if
of
you're
his
gonna have a
arms and
sleeve, it
chest
should
and
have
stuff.
like some green on it or something.
There are like certain people that it suits more than others.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like for
Well,
me, for example, it just
Yeah, I mean,
wouldn't-
he's like big muscle dude now.
Yeah.
So like he just has tattoos on his big
Yeah. You
muscle
You look good with a
arms and
face
chest.
tattoo.
me.
hmm
I could get a
Like-
beard on.
Jesus Christ, like a jaw or something.
Yeah, like
No, we need to get tears or like a cross. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, because we're cholos.
No, like The Rock, for example, he's got his massive tattoo on his massive
tribal
arms.
tattoo.
But that doesn't
Yeah,
look bad though, because
That's what I'm
that
saying.
suits
like,
him.
Like with certain people, it suits them.
Yeah.
Good, well, like the trouble, that's like a fucking warrior, and that's what the Rock is.
Yeah.
I like Wei Shen's tattoo from Sleeping Dogs.
Yeah.
What
he
is his
has-
tattoo?
He has an arm one, isn't it?
It like goes up the arm and then it's like a dragon on his chest.
Yeah, that looks cool.
Oh yeah.
And
I like those
he's
ones,
Asian, so it
but
works.
with
Well,
like
there's
small
like- there's
ones
like
on the wrist, I
neat
can't
art
handle.
tattoos.
I don't like them.
Well, like real like basic white bitch tattoos kind of stuff.
Like the words. So I
Or
don't
it's like the infinity sign, or it's like a feather or a bird. It's just like, hi, do you like Starbucks? And other white girl things.
Is it like a cock, like being sick? Don't. Well, if you had to get one, what would you get?
I get a sleeve.
Well,
Of what though?
Something.
Flames.
I'd
I only like sleeves.
I'd get a bro fist on my ass. Did you see? He had eyedubs
Yeah.
tattooed on his ass
Oh
as
my
well now.
god. Is he just gonna be covered in like meme tattoos by the time it's
Yeah,
done?
probably.
Anything for
I don't
these?
know what I'd get tattooed on me if I had to. I'd have to think of something that I decided meant something to me in some way.
What about Anakin's goggles from episode 1?
No, I'd get a tattoo of us all doing this. Just the
Yeah.
caption, "Are you an angel?"
Yeah. I get, are you an angel there?
People
Your
can't
fore- on
see
your
when you say
forehead.
that.
What would you get, Jim?
James,
What the fuck are you doing?
move my chair.
you can't.
Why
because of
didn't you
where
do
the
this
nightstand
before we
is.
began?
Yeah, Jim, what would you get?
I would get zits tattooed onto my face, so you can't tell which ones are real.
Yeah. I would get.
I'd have a bigger dick tattooed. That's how tattoos.
Yeah.
Oh, imagine that.
Get a pussy.
A dick tattoo.
On the.
But they have to like erect the dick first, so that it like.
A pussy tattoo on your dick.
No, or floppy dick on your wet dick. So when you've got an erect dick, you've still got your floppy dick.
What the fuck does that mean?
work?
It could, if you have it like dangling down.
Yes,
Then
because
you
you can
get
get those
something
tattoos that like change, like when you like tense your muscle.
Yeah.
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 Or is that a cartoon thing?
I think you.
Like in SpongeBob.
Like it'd have to be pretty difficult, but like you technically maybe could a bit.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be very
Like you could have
fucking good
someone's
though.
eyes go like.
What are you, fucking gay?
You get a mouth like that with eyes. For when you're at the gym.
You can be like, eyes there.
Obviously, Alex, we were playing Black Ops again because they came out on Xbox One, Jim, but your emblem on Black Ops.
It's like this weird ostrich with massive eyes.
It's just like a line and then like a donut and then just big eyes.
Yeah.
That's it.
I thought it's like a mouth like that.
Oh yeah, there's a
With
mouth as
eyes
well. Yeah.
Like that. That's what I'm talking about. Tune in next week.
Don't, Alex, or I will kill you.
Did I didn't say what I would have. I would get Rayquaza tattooed all along my arms, and Deoxys on my legs.
I'd get braces on my teeth.
Yeah, like tattooed onto your teeth. I like there's a thing of like, well, it's a bit permanent, you know.
Yeah, tattoo normally is, Alex.
Yeah.
That's the thing. But it's like
You just get a laser pen and laser it off.
Yeah, that's like work.
there's that,
Money.
there's that, and then there's this.
I mean, I just wouldn't get one. So
Yeah.
You
It's
have
like-
to get one. What do you get?
a really just tiny like dot. Like
No, that doesn't count.
Like-
It has to be
On
really
your mole.
painful.
I'd get one
On a
like,
mole.
next to a mole, so that just looks like another mole. I'd get one like, on this arm where there's just like a few moles.
No, if you get the dot, it has to be on your eye. You have to tattoo your eye.
You know that's an actual thing.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Mhm. Well, your eyelids get the love you from Indiana Jones,
That's not a tattoo. In
but spell it wrong.
In the movie, that's not a tattoo though. She didn't tattoo eyes.
That's to write it backwards.
You mean that all this
I
time
really
I've been thinking that the girl from Indiana Jones had eye tattoos? There's a really funny peep show where he writes it on his eyes and then he can't blink because he's written it on his fucking eyes.
He writes it in Sharpie.
Yeah.
I remember that one.
What a show.
I never even watched all the last episodes.
It's good. Peep Show's a good cringy show. Good cringe.
Let's move on to the next question then.
Yeah, tattoos
Yeah.
suck
Yeah.
What
as a
game?
subject.
What game or games do you think have been the closest to being perfect? This is from Professor Poopy Butt.
Honestly, at the moment, I say Uncharted 4.
You've played it, have you?
I've played it. It's
You played all of it.
not all of it. I'm getting there. It's taking a long time, but
Red
I
Dead.
fucking love it.
We were going to
And
do
Red
one.
Dead.
Uncharted not
Good review.
perfect. Uncharted don't have good story really.
No. The fourth is the story's dumb on Uncharted.
Now how about this?
Yeah.
Yeah, the story's really dumb. The story's
But,
dumb in all of
like,
them. No,
the
how about
characters-
this?
So it has to be like
There's
an
no
amazing-
perfect game, but there are games that do stories
Everything right.
perfectly. But like separately, there are games that do gameplay perfectly. Separately, there are games that do, like all the different things.
Yeah, but like Red Dead's like all of those.
Yeah, soundtrack, every single thing.
It
about
doesn't
that
have
game's
pacing
better.
down. Red Dead.
No, but Rockstar just doesn't. You just have to accept there are slow missions.
Like the beginning, I just wouldn't want to play the beginning of Red Dead
That
again.
sucks.
Yeah, I've tried playing
So
it
it's
again.
slow burn at the beginning. Once that game gets going, it's fucking amazing.
The first
Um,
time playing
it was
it's
the
good.
same with all the old Rockstar games, though.
Yeah.
Like GTA 4.
Like GTA 4 had that really bad opening.
Yeah, GTA 4. I never
That you
did
couldn't skip.
GTA 4 because it was so boring.
A lot
Yeah,
of GTA 4 was just straight bad, though.
Yeah.
Wait.
But it came out at that time, though, where that's just what games were like,
Mhm.
right? Yeah.
2007.
Yeah.
2008.
So, like,
It wasn't the same year as Halo 3.
Was it not fucking hell?
what would you say... Do you want to break it down like that, or you just want to say closest to
Well,
perfect?
I think it should more be like games that
It's
if you had
just
to
an
give them like a
opinion thing
number,
as well.
you'd give it a 10 because a 10 shouldn't be.
No,
like, it's
we don't
perfect.
want to
Yeah,
bring
but the
numbers
problem
into
is that
shit.
by giving things a 10, it doesn't mean they're perfection. It just means they're like that good.
No, I know that, but then when you break things down into numbers, then it's like, wait, you said this is the same as this, then as a result, blah blah blah, and then it's like,
Oh, you just have to say which is the game you think is the most perfect for you in your eyes.
yeah,
No, but there are games that like I like more, or I had more fun with than Red Dead, but like they aren't as good,
yeah. I think,
and I like know that like they're not as good,
Yeah.
in like artistically or whatever.
what's going on? There's like loads of waves.
That's me fucking around with
Is it?
this. I'm gonna stop now.
Oh yeah, like I know on the whole, video game stories are like bollocks, like really shit. Is that unfair?
Mm-hmm. Wait,
do-
no, it's not unfair.
It is fair.
It is fair. I when I said that in the Destiny video, people got quite mad at me. What are you talking about?
And then they're like, here's a generic storyline that's good. It's like, no, it's a generic storyline, doesn't make it good.
No.
And I'm not saying
The
that
problem with a
a
lot
good story is one that isn't simple. A simple story is fine, but like,
Yeah,
the problem with a lot of games is that they don't make it simple.
exactly.
It's
Halo 5.
fucking weird. Just
mm-hmm.
every Halo.
It's like
you
go
know
big
one
or go
problem I
home.
have with fucking Quantum Break? Fucking whack story.
Yeah.
Whack.
Quantum Break is
Like-
one of the only games I thought had like a reasonable story.
Well, they like explain it obviously, but it's still just like time travel.
It's one of
to me.
those things
It's
that
just
gets
like
really
That's just
annoying,
time
though,
travel,
where
though.
they over-explain.
yeah. I
They
think that's what
explain the
annoys
same
me.
thing over and over and over, and the main character's like, "No, that's
they do
not
that's
how it works."
they do that for a reason. Is because like you need to assume that your audience is really
Mhm.
fucking thick. That's why in movies like everything's always dumbed down and over like explained. You know, like that's why it's nice when a movie lets you come to your own conclusion with some things, or like figure things out on your own instead of like just going to an over explanation.
That's where we were going wrong with Interstellar. Not that it's just dumb. We just don't get it.
Yeah. Oh god, don't get me started on Interstellar. Okay.
Well, this
This
is
is
about
video
like
games.
games anyway.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Well, like I don't know. I get there are games I think are perfect. Like, but like I'd say Skyrim is one of my fucking favorite games, hands down.
Mhm.
But the story is shite and it's terribly told.
The story's like complete. You can ignore it.
Like the stories, like the stories in Skyrim aren't the stories they tell. It's like the little things. that,
It's the
like,
stories
matter to me.
that it's like this weird thing happened where this dragon came down and an ogre came over and had a fight with that while it was all going down. It's like shit like that with that game that you remember.
But there's
The
hardly
gameplay
anything that's
sucks,
perfect
though.
about Skyrim.
Yeah, the gameplay's not
But
perfect.
technically it sucks. But it's like I still like enjoy it. I
Mhm.
still
It's
really enjoy
because it's got
Skyrim.
the progression.
Mm-hmm.
But in no way would it, there's no game I would say is perfect. Not one. Because I don't
No
think
movie's perfect.
no movie's perfect. No like book's perfect. Like nothing's
Nothing's
perfect. But it's about like
True.
Things that you
this
like.
is what closest to being perfect.
Yeah,
So-
well, it's like nothing's perfect. It's like what I said though about giving things the way like people think of 10, like the number 10 making
Yeah.
something perfect. It doesn't. It just means it's like that. It just means it's good.
Yeah.
It's like really
Yeah.
good, like
Mhm.
exceptionally good.
Yeah. Best of its class
Yeah.
or whatever.
So without saying like things that I'd say are like 10 or whatever, they're just
Yeah.
things that I think are that good,
Yeah.
but not perfect. Like you said about books, and I'm not going to get into that. It's
I'm
just no one's gonna
rarely-
fucking know.
I'm rarely blown away by video games, particularly. Like there were some moments in Uncharted 4 which was like hell yeah.
Yeah.
That one sequence that they showed at E3.
The one they ruined at E3.
Mhm.
Why the fuck did they do
But
that?
when I played that was like, fucking hell.
Yeah, it's still
Yeah.
really cool.
Yeah. No, because luckily at E3 they cut it off halfway through.
Yeah.
But then they did release the whole thing or something. I heard. Well, like they
Oh.
cut it off at E3, but then all the press that were there got to go backstage and watch the rest of it. And then I'm pretty sure they released it or something on their YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Like the whole thing.
I don't know if
that piece is better. That set piece is better than anything in all the previous Uncharted. It's like one of the best set pieces in a video game I've seen.
Yeah, ever.
I'm
When I
trying
was
to think
playing, it was that.
It's
It
like
was fucking
so
insane as well
ridiculous.
because like, you probably noticed. I came so close to death,
Was that
but I
intentional?
didn't die.
Yeah.
And like in the other ones, because it still felt challenging, but in the other ones it would have just been like, oh, you're dead.
Yeah.
Do the whole thing again.
Yeah.
And then the set piece stops being fun. Like the train sequence in Uncharted 2.
You're on like the 50th carriage and there's like 12 of those fucking heavy guys.
Yeah, something like that. When it's like it's cool at first, like, man, I'm making through this train as a helicopter. I got to get on this tank and shoot it. And it's like, wow, fuck me, this is cool. And then you die. And it's like, wow, I've got to do it all again. I can deal with it this one time.
Yeah.
I'm dead. I've got to do it again. Fuck it. And then you just don't play the game.
What about there was?
Because I ended up doing that with Uncharted 1.
Was Uncharted
I
2
just
or
quit.
3 the one with?
Sucked.
Was Uncharted 2 or 3 the one with the trucks and you're jumping from truck to truck?
That's in 2 and 3.
Is
Yeah,
it?
there's a,
But in 3,
God, they've all just
it's
merged
like,
into one.
it's like truck.
Because I
truck
think
and horses
4
and
is
stuff.
like exceptional.
Yeah.
Like especially in compared to 2 and 3.
like I remember like playing them. I got a PS3 and I played I got them for Uncharted and Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah.
You guys just got The Last of Us and you kept telling me to play it.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I'm playing Ratchet and Clank now on Uncharted.
Yeah.
And Uncharted was just like, oh, that's how I came out of it. Just like, oh,
Yeah.
that's it. And then I
It
played The Last of Us. I was like, hot damn,
that's
The
the
Last of Us.
All of us played Uncharted long after all 3 had been released. We played them when The Last of Us came out, so 2013.
Yeah.
Which is quite a long time after. So do you think if we'd played them when they came out, we would have?
Yeah,
Well,
like
it's
Uncharted 1 would have been really impressive.
Yeah, but the
Yeah.
problem is, it was we've got to think about it was the right time in terms of it would have been our ages and what we were doing and like, the no worries existence that you have. Like, okay, when we talk about Modern Warfare 2, a lot of people that I'm friends with, it's always just like, well, it's because it was the right time. That's why we like it so much.
That's why it's perfection. And
that's why we like it so much. Like, really, it's fucking crap because it's just a fucking mess.
It's that age where you don't see flaws in anything.
Well, it wasn't. You just don't.
We just accept it.
Yeah,
It
we
doesn't
didn't play
matter
it
to you.
enough. Yeah, we didn't care.
Yeah.
It was just this game's fun.
Like
we all
if
play
there's
it
a flaw,
together.
like a inherent flaw, like it doesn't matter. Like fucking mining in Mass Effect 2 or something. Something I'd never bother with probably now.
Yeah,
It's just like you just
Right.
accept it. You just do it.
because the game was that good.
Yeah.
There's another game. That game did blow me away. It's Mass Effect 2.
Yeah. I was like,
That's
I
what
know-
I'm meant to be talking about. Games blew us away.
yeah. Well, like what we think of near perfection in our
Well,
eyes.
it's like Mass Effect 2 and Red Dead. And it's going to be controversial because people don't seem to liking GTA 5. You're not allowed to like GTA 5. GTA 5 is fucking insane.
There's this feeling. I don't know how to describe it. It was like in that set piece in Uncharted that you get, where it's just like, it's that you can't help but smile thing.
Yeah.
You know that?
Yeah. Right.
I've had that in only a few games. It was that, Ori.
Mm-hmm.
I think Halo 4 actually. Like
There
a
was
certain
some
thing. It's
Nito shit in
for,
Halo 4.
I'm very easily like swayed by music.
Mm-hmm.
If it's like perfectly done. The Last of Us.
Yeah. I remember first going on the menu of The Last of Us and just been like,
Oh
this
yeah.
game, yeah. I mean, I remember getting annoyed at one stealth bit because I just fucked up and I wasn't really good at the stealth at the time.
Yeah.
I didn't play it for like a week.
Yeah.
And then I think like you fucking both just said to me I had to play it.
Yeah.
And I just went back to it or something.
I think I had a few of those in GTA as well. 5.
I
There's some really
definitely
good
did.
parts in it, like when you're flying the plane into the smaller plane.
Yeah, there's
Like
another
little
mission.
moments like
There
that.
was one mission in GTA 5 I particularly like is the one where Franklin is sniping and Michael is on the boat.
Mm-hmm.
And playing as Michael was really fun. But just
Yeah.
swapping between them, it worked. And there was another mission where the fucking FIB building, just shit like that.
Yeah. When they just show
That
up
game
and
has
it's
loads
like,
of memorable moments.
Yeah. What about the one that they showed in like one of the first trailers where they're scaling down the building while Franklin is sniping?
That's the one I just talked about.
Yeah.
Was that the one?
Oh, that's the FIB building as well. And then there's the other building
There's
Franklin sniped
that
twice.
There's the bit at the end where they get like ambushed.
Well, yeah, the one with you're in the helicopter and
Yeah.
Michael or someone swings
Yeah.
in. That's the one I was talking about. I mean, the other one is good though.
Yeah,
What-
like building at
Yeah,
the top.
that's another one.
I had that feeling in Mass Effect 2 and 3 too, at certain points. Halfway through Mass Effect 3, I was just like, hell yeah, man. That's what I'm talking about. And of course,
when Alex is like doing that thing I said about earlier when he was like, it was wild. And he just says like, it was wild.
yeah.
Like, there's no like
No emotion.
enthusiasm in the voice
Yeah.
at all. It's just, it was
But
wild.
would you say, how many video games can you name that have got a genuine emotion out of you, not just because it is like Uncharted 4, where it's just skeptical, and that's what makes it cool. Because like, I wouldn't say I'm particularly attached to the characters in Uncharted, really. Like I don't really care that much. But the presentation is so good in that game, and like the dialogue's really good and stuff like that, where it's like it's fun. Whereas I've been playing Tomb Raider, the second one. What's it called? Rise of the Tomb Raider.
Yeah.
And the cutscenes are so awful.
Yeah.
And like all the character stuff's just like so shit. But it really stands out in.
I remember seeing you play it, and the characters really annoyed me. You know? Really annoyed me. It's
like it goes beyond being cookie cutter, where it's just like this is like so bad that you might as well not even have it. Where it's just like, just fuck off. I don't care. Just let me play the game.
I'm thinking I'm going to play the first one soon.
Yeah, because the actual games are really fun. The games are really fun. Like the way it's sort of the systems and everything. It's a fun game.
You said something about games with emotion responses.
Yeah.
Yes, sorry.
Halo 4, the last level, when spoilers, when the Cortana terminal gets destroyed and the music like picks up, and you're like, I was like, oh fuck, I gotta go save the fucking world. Yeah, where it actually was like invested.
It ramps up with the. This is what I'm talking about. The music thing. It's like it's nearly always a music cue. But
that's
people don't notice.
That's what camera.
3, 2, 1, record.
Because the music. Well, that technically, we feel emotion because of music or whatever, or like we feel emotion from music because that's what it is. Yeah, fucking. It's just weird. Right?
Yeah, well, because music, like a story, has arcs and stuff inside it, and peaks.
I'm trying to think what else.
Dark Souls 1 and 3 last bosses.
You got that feeling, did you?
It's like because everything,
just like a perfect moment.
Because in both those games. Like all the boss fights have the horrible music and shit.
Yeah,
I mean,
the last boss in Dark Souls 1, you walk in and it just plays this nice piano.
Yeah,
but it fits,
like a complete contrast.
But it fits perfectly.
Yeah, because sometimes the contrast
is
makes
a climactic piece of music.
Yeah,
but it's like really depressing.
It is an ending. Yeah,
and it suits the place you're in.
Yeah,
and then in Dark Souls 3 they like revive it.
Yeah,
like after the first section of the boss, where the first section is like fucking intense battle. Fuck, dude, this is the last boss, and then it just turns into it, and I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Let's fucking go in.
I bet if we'd been able to play, like, Halo 3 when it came out, the last level.
That was still amazing, because I knew nothing about Halo 3, and then I played that last level.
Because, like, I'd known so much about Halo, especially that one, it had been almost trivialized. Like, it was just, like, broken down into the fun levels. But it's just, like, fun levels instead of, like...
I played through the whole campaign properly like once when I was like 12 or something like that.
Yeah.
And then I played it again when I got an Xbox 360 for Christmas. Played it through myself on my own. Yeah. And it was just like, wow, that's the best thing ever. I actually bought the song on iTunes. I bought One Final Effort. Yeah.
Because it stands out as being one of those.
That was like my first like soundtrack.
Does Metal Gear have some of those too?
Metal Gear just does the callback thing all the time. I wish I'd played that game. Like when I was young or whatever. Metal Gear Solid 1.
Everything would have been way more like emotional now.
Yeah.
They're doing it, but obviously it's like there was shit actually in Rising Revengeance where I was just like, what the fuck?
That wasn't even like callbacks, that was just fucking dumb.
Yeah. But I just found it funny.
Yeah, it was funny.
That was a funny game.
So it's like there are some games that manage it. But it's also quite a personal thing too. Yeah. I think.
And on the subject, I've never had it ever.
You've never been impressed.
Can't think of a single game. But I've had
no video game has ever got any emotional response out of you at all. None. Whether it be sadness, excitement,
there might
happiness.
be a couple of times there's just been like,
not even a
shit,
laugh.
I want this to go this way, blah blah blah. But yeah, I've been happy. It's made me smile. But I've never been like that emotionally attached.
Yeah, not even like a laugh.
No, I laugh at things when they're a bit funny. There's in
GTA 5 is
4,
funny. Like you can't not laugh at GTA 5.
But yeah, I haven't been to that extent of like
I think
shit.
One of the only games I've actually cared about characters in is probably like The Last of Us. I remember like a particularly good scene in that house, that like pretty house, with Joel and Ellie, just like in a room, just talking. I just remember thinking
when she runs away.
Yeah. I just remember thinking, this is like a really well done scene. There's like no madness. It's not like the world is ending. It's just like quiet personal drama. I think that's why
what they did with that game is the action was you playing.
Yeah.
The somber stuff was.
I was thinking about how like
still sometimes you playing, just
Yeah.
walking around.
Yeah.
That was some of my favorite bits. Just
Instead of it
walking
How
around.
good
separate.
that game has like a full arc and leaves you with questions
Mhm.
and like you understand because you end up. I don't know if it's spoilers or whatever.
People
It's,
have played The Last
it's,
of
two,
Us.
it's 3 years. Like,
Yeah.
come on, because you end up being the bad guy at the end.
Yeah,
But
then
you've played him since the beginning, so you relate to him.
yeah,
So then like
and you get it.
you're almost on his side.
Yeah,
you get
yeah,
it.
No, I still, like a piece of shit. I am kind of like on his side.
Yeah, it's like that. That's what makes that game so good to me. The fact that it's
Because-
not
and
just
the
a
other thing is
throwaway.
like I was always like naturally skeptical about the idea of this cure. Like it's just not gonna never fucking
Yeah.
works.
But
It
then
was
like
a vaccine, though, wasn't it?
that was the
Yeah,
question
vaccine,
though.
yeah.
It was like the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few thing, where it's like
Mm-hmm.
even if the chance is small, is it worth it to save the entire planet thing? And then it comes down to your like personal. beliefs.
I'm glad that wasn't like a choice thing. To be honest.
Yeah, I'm really glad it wasn't.
Yeah.
That would have like wrecked the whole thing for me.
Mhm.
It would have like really deflated the way that game ended. Because some people hate the ending of The Last of Us because it's not like your typical video game ending where it's like the game ends, then it goes to credits, and then after the credits is like random thing like in Halo 5 where it just
Mhm.
shows another Halo ring. It's not like that, you know.
Yeah.
That's that. I can't think of any other video game story that has pulled off something like that, like characters with complexity, particularly. I know, like
Modern Warfare.
it's cool to hate like when you say things like that. People get really triggered and
Mhm.
they're like they're ready to jump on it and be like, "Well, fuck you," you know. But like, shut up. No, fuck
So you got to remember, just because we don't say certain games doesn't mean we don't appreciate certain games. Just saying games
Yeah,
that we
like-
think of. Like, I think of like Bioshock. People like fucking love Bioshock. But
I wish I'd played the original Bioshock when that first came out. That might have been one of them.
Yeah,
'cause,
Bioshock
like,
one though, like
It was one of those things where it was
Doesn't mean
just
anything
I was
to
just
me
that
now.
age where I just like I didn't have money, so I couldn't buy games. So I just read what happened in games on Wikipedia. So I just read Bioshock on Wikipedia.
Yeah, I played through it, and when the twist happened, I was at the age where it was just like
You just didn't get it.
nothing triggered.
Yeah,
I was just
yeah.
like,
But do you think if you'd played it at the right age, it would have been like, whoa,
mhm.
that is cool?
I knew the ending when I already played it though.
Exactly.
It's like, kill
I
the
don't
so
even
sorry.
know if I did.
I fucking hate knowing the ending or like things that are going to happen. It's why I don't watch. I barely watch movie trailers anymore.
Yeah.
I barely watch,
No, I barely
especially
watch them as
gameplay
well.
stuff.
that was something I'd always get really annoyed about.
Yeah.
Fucking ex-girlfriend wanted to fucking watch trailers
Yeah.
all the time. I was like, no, I don't want to watch trailers because I might
Mhm.
see these films and
Yeah.
I'll just be spoiled for me because trailers
Like,
are really good at
yeah.
doing that.
Like for example, the new Ghostbusters trailer shows
Yeah,
the
but
whole movie.
That's a piece of shit. I'm not gonna watch.
And saying that though, I'm so dissociated with that now. I don't watch anything to do
Yeah.
with trailers, anything. And this
But
is
how
good.
much better does it make it? Like when you played Uncharted, you knew nothing about it, right?
Yeah, and I
And
fucking
how
love
good
it.
is it?
It's
as a
really good for
result?
me as an
Yeah.
experience.
Yeah.
I'm
I
loving
knew
it.
fuck all as well.
Yeah.
I'd only seen 3 seconds from a donkey video
Yeah, I knew nothing.
and he was just swinging.
Yeah,
And I was like, okay, that's Uncharted.
I just think it makes it just so much better.
Yeah, but then when there's the games I'm really hyped for and really want to play, I watch a trailer non-stop,
Yeah,
and it just then you play the game, it's a massive disappointment, and you're just fucking out of it.
It's
You're
different
just
though. Like
fucked.
trailers usually now are just like they're not even gameplay. It's like a conceptual thing, just letting you know the game exists.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like the Battlefield 1 trailer. So here's some shit. There's some planes and
But then
tanks.
like
There's World War
there's a
One.
difference with a game like that.
Oh
where,
yeah,
like,
I like a game like that. I'm just gonna play for the multiplayer.
Like,
Yes.
That's it.
you can watch as many Battlefield trailers and it's not going to ruin your experience. But like, say a bad Last of Us 2 trailer came out and
Or
it
a Red Dead
spoiled,
2 trailer.
or a Red Dead 2
Yeah.
trailer that like spoiled an important plot point, or
Yeah.
something that maybe isn't spoiling anything, but it's like that would have been cool to just play myself or see myself for the first time, because then it's like it's that thing of yeah, it's cool that I've seen it here, like seeing that Spider-Man is in Civil War for sure, seeing it in the trailer. Like if
Oh,
they'd kept that secret, if nobody knew,
It's not even long. We're gonna see it.
yeah, if they'd kept that secret, nobody knew. Like, can you imagine, especially like in America, how crazy they get?
When,
Like
when he's
the
just in
plies,
Spider-Man, everyone's
you
just fucking
flicks
losing their
in.
mind.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And if it was like silent, if they made the score go silent for that bit where he like flips on, it would just be a cool moment, and then you'd remember that moment instead of remembering the moment being in
When
the
they
trailer.
announced it on the trailer and the internet got
And that's where you can
stupid,
weigh
like
it up.
does.
Is the actual moment it happens without you knowing it? Is that worth more to the person watching it than just the more money you're going to get because it was in the trailer?
'Cause they know we show Spider-Man, everyone's
get
going
it.
to see it.
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
But everyone was going to see it anyway because as
I
soon
know.
as
It's
word
the
got out that
fucking
fucking
Avengers.
Spider-Man was in the movie,
Yeah.
people were like, "Where is he? When does Spider-Man
Yeah.
come into it?" And then even though they knew he was in it, they don't know when he comes into
Yeah.
it. I'm going to know exactly
It's
when
the
he comes into it
suspense.
because I'm like, "Oh, it's this."
Yeah,
There we go. Just like, oh,
I'm pretty sure
Hulk
he's in the
catches
movie
him.
before that. Though.
Yep, there we go.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think he's in it more than.
He won't just show up out
Well,
of
you know,
nowhere.
for
That would make
example,
no
though.
sense.
Yeah, for example, though, you know.
I know. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, like you said about the Iron Man thing in like the first Avengers when Hulk just catches him.
Yeah,
Like, you knew about it. Like,
yeah.
and this is the
It just deflated all tension in the
Yeah.
scene. I really hate when they do that. It's a shame.
And that's why I think it's good that I don't watch shows anymore. It kind of just helps you
Yeah,
experience things.
yeah.
And that's what you really want to do. Just stop watching.
It
trailers
really
and everything.
enriches things way more if
Mhm.
you
Yeah.
if you just remove yourself from it. Like this E3, for example.
Yeah.
If a game comes on that I'm like interested in, I'll just mute it, walk away.
And saying that, Red Dead, do
I'm
you
not
think it's
doing
going to
that.
be announced this E3?
yes.
Hopefully, yeah.
But we know with
Rockstar are going to announce new games really soon. This was
Yeah.
like an article saying that.
Yeah.
basically
and you can
they're
tell if it's a Red Dead, it's just going to be an announcement trailer, but we're
Mhm.
going to know it's Red
No, it's
Dead.
going to be 30
There-
seconds. There'll be the classic Red Dead
Yeah.
whistle.
And then there'll just be
Or
like
that,
a boot.
yeah, and there'll be a boot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly how I
Yeah,
picture it in my
that's
head.
how I picture
And that'll
it.
be the trailer.
It'd be like
Yeah.
a
I'll
duel.
just say Red Dead 2.
But there are
Be a
some
duel.
with like video
Oh,
games
damn.
with video
Oh,
games
fucking
in
Or
particular.
it'll just be close-ups, boot, holster, hat, yeah.
Yeah, no, it'll be
sorry,
a
I'm just-
duel. There'll be someone there and a cowboy, like faded. That's how I do it, I think.
It won't be Marston.
Or horse.
Yeah,
It'll be a
like
horse.
Marston.
It's a horse or duel. I think that's going to be the
We'll do
announcement.
the classic dual angle whip. So
But
you
there-
go between
there-
the legs
there are,
and the boot.
yeah.
yeah.
There are certain companies you can trust though, like
What,
Rockstar.
Rockstar?
You
is
can
one.
trust.
Like those trailers they did for GTA are some of the best video game trailers I think I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Because they showed just enough. They did the Star Wars Episode 7 thing. They just
Mhm.
showed just enough. They were well-made trailers to the point where it's just like, I'm sold.
Mhm.
And each time they didn't ruin it
You
ever.
know, I almost didn't get GTA 5 when it came out. I thought I'll just wait because like I'm gonna have an Xbox One in a couple of months, whatever. I couldn't not. I had to
No.
get it, and
Yeah.
I just pre-ordered it like a few days before it came out.
Yeah. Like, do you remember, for example, they released a trailer for each character, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Those were
And it
really
was just
good.
they were so good
Franklin's
because
one.
They were so
Jesus.
good. Yeah.
it was so perfect for each character. Like
Mhm.
it showed nothing about. Well, it showed enough so you got the idea of what
the
they were about.
character and the whole deal. Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
like even down to the music choice. It's
Mhm.
like that was
I'll move
really
it
well
next
done.
time, we'll
Well,
make
it wasn't
top
just like-
for
It wasn't just like fucking Franklin likes rap. It was like the song
Yeah.
specifically had the right
Yeah.
tone for
Yeah,
his trailer.
exactly.
that. But there's one thing that benefits Rockstar is their games are so big you can't give away
Yeah.
that much in a short amount of
They
trailer
don't
anyway.
need to
That's
say
true.
shit.
And
They-
that.
One
It's
thing.
fucking GTA.
Yeah,
Yeah,
everyone's
one thing
gonna
I'm
buy.
amazed they didn't like give away with fucking Halo 5 was Cortana. They didn't actually do that, did
They
they?
kept it a
chose to talk-
secret, but
yeah.
like it was so shit. in the
Yeah,
game,
because
it
they did
didn't
it
mean
badly.
anything. Yeah,
If it was like an actual payoff, or if it was
Yeah.
like we thought maybe the blue team aren't even real, and he's just hallucinating because he's so
Yeah.
fucking traumatized. But no, Halo 5 just sucks, and that's it.
such a bad story.
Yeah.
It's like one of the worst video game
Mhm.
stories that I've played. It's just like
Yeah, but even the original 3 Halo stories are pretty fucking.
they're like
Shit.
It's
they're so
they,
granular.
they assume you just get these arcs without showing you them.
What
Like he,
well, it's because everyone's like really cookie cutter.
Well, because the basic
like, there's
story.
no relationship between Chief and Cortana in the first 3
No,
at all. But
The
they
Master
just
Chief-
they expect you.
No,
to,
Master
because
Chief-
they're just together in that time.
It's
and
it's
they're
more like
buds, and they
a
have
player
jokes.
thing
Yeah.
than
yeah, that's what-
characters.
yeah,
Yeah.
It's like Master Chief is a stand-in effectively. It's in the first 3 Halos.
Mhm.
Um,
And then they
he
finally
doesn't
made
have
him
a character, like
Well, that's because-
almost by design.
But that's just a thing. That's a Bungie thing, and 343
Mm.
can't.
That was
they
like a
can't
video game
rectify
thing.
that. Well, yeah.
Remember that time where like the first Dead Space came out and everything like around that time, silent protagonists were like the thing.
Fucking hate
People
it
loved
so
it.
much.
Yeah, I don't like the silent protagonist.
Was
thing.
Isaac silent protagonist in Dead
in the
Space
first
1?
one.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he didn't say a word.
But then in the second one is when they actually gave him a villain voice.
They gave him a voice and a
Yeah.
character and two.
Because I only remember the last 2.
yeah.
I never remember the first one because I was so fucking scared shitless by it. I just
Yeah.
couldn't play it.
There are some moments probably in the Dead Space series that I thought were really good.
Falling through space.
That was a good one.
There's like the boss fight where you're like just running away, aren't you?
God, I can't. It's been so
in
long
Dead
now.
Space 2, like
That's-
it's where the
and
demo
then you fall
ends.
through space.
Yeah, you're like
Yeah.
running away from that big
Yeah.
monster in the like church.
You can't praise
Yeah,
Dead
the-
Space 2 or 3 though. We get shit.
Oh yeah.
I always hate it in those games where you've got to use the kinesis thing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And like, do you remember
While
in
you're
the
being
first
chased.
one? It's the second time the Invincible Necromorph comes
Yeah,
in.
you've got, isn't it the train? There's a tram there and you've got to
There's
push the
a lock
necromorph into
into
Oh,
it.
it.
those
Something.
there's the
No.
lockers.
Yeah,
They have to move.
Yeah, and you've got to move them all
Mhm.
really slowly, and you don't
That's
know
on
where it
purpose to
is.
fuck with you.
Mhm.
That's
good
where the
changes, though.
suspense lies
Yeah.
in that game.
That's,
and
the only part
like,
that's like
quite powerful.
genuinely
Yeah.
terrifying because
Yeah.
the rest is just screaming.
There are some like Journey is supposed to be one of those games. That gives you that like feeling.
What was it?
I haven't played it. though.
Unravel? I'm the only one that finished it.
Yeah,
No, I
I
couldn't
didn't
bother.
play it. That's when I really stopped playing video
That
games.
kind of blew me away.
Did it?
Mm-hmm.
Really effective.
Did it blow you away? Oh, I was talking about Halo a second ago. I had to.
Yeah.
I heard those Halo 2 days and that song. I remember them.
The rock stuff.
That story was really good though.
Unravel.
Unravel, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
really
but
sad.
sometimes like it doesn't even need to always be like a big set piece or a cutscene. It can just be you're walking through an environment and the right music's playing in it, and it's just nice. It's just a good thing. Which everything's right. I like that. That's what
Yeah.
you chase. That's what I chase in entertainment.
That's what like a fucking lot of Skyrim was. Just walking around and the
Yeah.
music was nice.
Mm-hmm.
There's this part at the end of Unravel where you're like going up a snowy hill
Yeah.
and it's a puzzle. But like I couldn't figure it out for ages.
Yeah.
And then even when I did figure it out, it was still fucking hard to pull off.
Yeah.
But like it felt right fucking it up over and over. Climbing so far up this hill and then you fall all the way back down.
Yeah.
And you're just doing that over and over and it's like really sad.
Oh, is it? Oh, it was like, was it tied in something that was like,
Yeah.
yeah.
On that front, I get more like that with TV shows and movies. Personally, I don't do it.
Well,
with
that's
games.
because video games, like, they just copy TV shows. and
Yeah,
movies.
but-
Like The
but-
Last of Us is a miniseries.
Mhm.
Like Uncharted, it is a blockbuster movie. That's what it all comes from. Like,
I get it.
especially the Naughty Dog games.
Mhm.
They're really taking like cinematic styling and writing.
Yeah,
their stuff.
like GTA to me though, and the way Rockstar handle it, like you couldn't develop those characters,
No.
tell those stories in films or TV. There's just too much there.
Yeah,
They give to you, way too much.
because
I
like
could see it in TV.
Yeah,
Probably
maybe
could do
TV,
TV.
but it probably wouldn't be as. I don't know. It's just the kind of thing I wouldn't want to watch. That's the kind of thing I
GTA
would
5
want
is
to
kind
play.
of like a TV show though, with the different characters.
yeah, actually, it's like a crime
crime thriller,
thing.
comedy, crime
Yeah,
thriller,
the dark comedy.
crime thriller comedy.
Yeah.
See that? Yeah.
But has any video game like? I feel like there's still like something that is missing with like.
I think
telling a story in video games, because it always breaks down into like complete section cutscene,
Yeah,
complete section cutscene.
that's what Uncharted is pretty
Yeah.
much.
Yeah,
in
but
its
guys,
entirety.
no, don't forget, Metal Gear Solid 4 broke that barrier.
Yeah, it was more cutscene than man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there was actually more cutscene than gameplay, or it was pretty equal.
Not for me.
He learned his lesson though. He heard loud and clear.
Yeah,
on that
take
one.
7 steps.
Yeah,
activate
holy
cutscene.
shit!
Yeah.
It was a complete opposite in Metal Gear Solid 5.
Mm-hmm.
There's like 2 cutscenes in the game.
Yeah, Metal Gear Solid 5 I found kind of weird the way he did it. Because for me it was always...
Yeah, there was.
Did he go to the opposite extreme of that?
Yeah, well like in Metal Gear Solid
It
like
works
3,
better, though.
it was like...
for
Yeah, I bet.
especially
For
for
a
a new
game,
person
yeah.
as well.
It was
Yeah.
like linear, sort of, but not, obviously. And that was the way it was, but obviously in Metal Gear Solid 5, it's just going to and from your base and all this
Yeah.
stuff, which obviously makes sense, but then in terms of like the story, it was always being, you pulled out of it each time.
Yeah.
The way he did it, though, was that it was like an episode.
Yeah.
That's how he, but still.
Oh yeah. He likes testing shit out of those games.
It's
doesn't
like
he?
Peace Walker though. It was
I
just
really couldn't, a Peace Walker,
ramped up
fucking
Peace Walker.
couldn't be doing
I
that
like
at all.
Peace Walker.
Yeah.
Story was good.
If you had to choose one game then that comes close to perfection in your eyes, what would you choose?
Red Dead.
Red Dead,
I love it so much.
I'd probably pick GTA 5.
GTA 5. Have one?
I'd want to say Dark Souls or Dark Souls 3.
Which one? Which one's better?
Technically Dark Souls 3 because Dark Souls 1 is the fucking frame rate just
Frame rate and fidelity
fucks
and
you
stuff.
hard, but
Yeah.
yeah, Dark Souls 1 is like special.
Yeah. And I go on about it all the time, but I just say Ori and the Blind Forest is mine. Perfect little package for me.
I would just say every racing game ever, but that's it's fucking dumb.
Wow.
Mario Kart.
Yes.
Should we?
Because that's the thing, though, isn't it? Like when you say perfection, like how could you criticize like a Mario Kart? It's like perfect
thing
at what it
is-
does.
Mhm.
Dark Souls for you would not be perfect at all. It's not what you want.
It is a personal thing.
Yeah.
You can't say
Of
like,
course.
"What the fuck, Ruben? You said GTA. You said fucking GTA. You have the nerve to say GTA when I thought it wasn't as good as you do. what the fuck are you thinking?
Wow. No.
And you break
There's
their
like
necks.
this. I've been thinking about this a lot recently because one of my friends, Kieran, he doesn't think that you can really like criticize like as a critic music. He says there's no
Mhm.
bad music really because it's all an opinion thing. So I argued, well then you can't criticize films in the way you do. You cannot if it's all opinion anyway. Because he obviously knows we know people that like bad films and people that fucking like Transformers and shit. And that critically, objectively, like measuring it in terms of what it is as how it's made,
Yeah.
everything, it's fucking shit.
Yeah.
So then I think the same thing applies to music. Obviously, you can fucking like Taylor Swift. Doesn't change the fact that I'm going to think it's bland
Yeah.
and awful.
I think
Music can be wrong though.
the difference is though, I think.
Well, it's like there's it depends how you feel about it. There's the production. There's the way
Mhm.
what it was intended. If the vocals aren't good, like say there are moments they didn't have like amazing vocals, but they're one of those bands that people fucking love
Mhm.
because it wasn't like meant to be like Adele vocals and shit like
Yeah.
that. And that stuff annoys me anyway. I don't listen to Adele sing. Fuck off. So
There's like I feel like there's
like measuring its quality in terms of how it was
Yeah.
made or
Mhm.
something.
yeah.
Obviously, the needle drop, he has a bit of that and a bit of whether he liked it or not,
Yeah.
obviously. And you have to like
Well,
it. or else you
ultimately,
just-
like a critic is just like one person's opinion.
Mhm.
Like, hopefully, like well thought out, educated,
Yeah.
thought through opinion.
You know, with such a wide sort of thing, they can pull
Yeah.
from everything as reference.
Yeah.
And
And even
yeah.
then, it's not objective.
No.
You shouldn't strive for being objective.
No, you
I don't
can't.
think, not for a critic, because that's just silly in my eyes. Because like, when you start trying to pander to what everyone, well, it's
Yeah.
impossible. Because like in the same way you can't like,
So I do think that you can criticize music in the same way you can criticize a film. But
Yeah.
It's really just an opinion.
for me,
The problem is it's. But then we used to have films that we just say are bad.
Mhm.
Like Transformers is straight up bad.
It's similar in the way that like with music, I can
It really
enjoy.
depends what you want, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It depends
Well,
on what
with
you want.
music, for example, my ignorance to how the production, like
Yeah.
how you make a song, how it's all comes together, might mean that there are songs that someone who writes music, who mixes music,
Like it would
whatever,
annoy them because they're just like, what
it
is
would
this?
annoy them.
This chord progression
Yeah,
sucks. And I'm
exact-
like, what does
like-
chord
like that.
progression actually mean exactly?
Exactly that.
Because Needle Drop uses it a lot, and I'm
Yeah.
like, I should probably find out what that means.
In the same way that pacing in a movie, or I don't know, like a bad use of a score, or little details like that
Well, I'm much more fucking able to talk about a film or a game than
because
music, probably.
or like the way a scene is shot, for example, like that's something I could look at because that's what I was interested in, and like I understand how it was put together. But where it's like I can't criticize music on that same level.
Mhm.
I can't criticize like writing, like a book, in the same amount of detail, because it comes down to like your personal investment into it. So it's like it's like really tied to you and what the things you like. Like for me, because I'm so ignorant about the way music is made, I won't try and say particularly. Like if someone said I like Adele,
Mhm.
whatever, could not care less. You enjoy it, I don't care. In the same way, like you might look at a song on my iTunes library and be like, "Wow, that's shit." I like it, whatever. Which is because there are people that are like, I like Transformers because there are big action scenes in it. There's lots of CG. There's lots of explosions. And in the same way, some movies are blatantly products, like the Minions movie.
Well, that's the only thing. I think that's one of the things that just does annoy me when it is.
But music, some music's like that. There is produced fake music
Every
in the
Nicki
same
Minaj
way.
song.
in the same way.
Yeah.
So
No,
it's
that's
like
the only-
fucked.
That's the thing that annoys. It's just like when something so clearly has a complete just lack of integrity in
Yeah.
itself as a
Yeah.
piece of work. That's when it's just like,
Yeah.
fuck this.
But then, like, should someone not be allowed to enjoy it?
Well, I think
Because
it's
there are
a
plenty
shame
of people that love. Yeah, it's more of a shame.
Yeah.
I guess.
when that's what people like, and you're just like, really, you're just gonna
Yeah,
buy into this?
like the Minions movie,
Yeah.
the pandering shit like that.
Yeah.
Which is like when
When films that have existed before, like fucking Pixar's really good, like
Mhm.
13-year run,
Yeah.
from like Toy Story.
Well, now
through to-
Disney have taken over, I
Yeah.
guess. Disney, the new Disney.
Let's move on with the subjects because we talked
Well,
about
like,
that.
we've
for
probably
like-
got a fucking
Yeah,
ages.
we're
End soon.
wrapping up
Yeah.
soon. We didn't watch
Well,
a
like,
movie this week.
'cause-
We didn't have
yeah,
time.
it was 6:47. Remember, we got to.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll
so-
this in a sec. What was I gonna say? Diarrhea, pussy diarrhea.
Just under. Yeah, you're going to watch Civil War today.
So we'll do a review.
Yeah,
I won't
We
because
still
I'm
got a
not
review
watching
on
it.
Uncharted.
We can do it on the same day.
I'm not watching it because I have no care for Marvel because I fucking hate them.
I'm pretty hyped.
They're boring.
I just like Spider-Man, boy.
I don't understand this.
That's not even the shit I like. I just kind of like.
I don't
sort
understand the Spider-Man hype.
I
don't.
The cool action
I
shit.
like
get
Iron
it.
Man 2.
Yeah, and the funny, just the funny.
I like Iron Man TOO,
Yeah.
not Iron Man 2. I don't like Iron Man 2.
Iron Man number 2 sucks.
They're all shit after Iron Man 1.
Iron Man 3 is pretty good.
Iron Man 1's the best.
Iron Man 3 was fucking dumb.
Yeah.
They're all fucking dumb. They're
Yeah, but
fucking
Iron Man
superhero
3
movies.
is-
I'm the
this.
Mandarin.
Iron Man 3 had the cool bit where all the suits just show up and stuff. What the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
was
and the
the
plane,
best part
the
of
plane
that
scene
movie
is
is the
good.
plane.
Yeah,
See,
the plane scene's really
it's the
good.
same thing. It's like the people like in Transformers. The difference
was
is
it a
that's like
Christmas
badly
movie? Yeah.
done action,
Yeah.
whereas in Avengers is like well done.
Yeah, you can say what you want about Marvel, but they have like quality level.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There is they do let the like artists do some shit.
Captain
Mhm.
America fucking sucks.
They've got that, but they are just
Captain
generally
America
just
1.
really
What's your
generic
language?
movies.
Fucking shit.
Oh yeah, yeah,
It's
that does suck.
the worst
That's really
Marvel
bad.
movie to exist.
What happened during the making of that film?
Captain America 1.
I remember
Yeah, what happened?
We've
I
seen
loved it
like
because it was World War
twice.
II. I love
Yeah, we
World War
watched it
II
the
things.
first time, and I was like, I really
That's
did not like
ridiculous.
it.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
But then I watched
it
the
again.
Avengers, and I was like, I really want to like Captain America.
Mm-hmm.
So I went
Yeah.
back and watched it again. And I was like,
At the start,
This
it's
is
like,
alright.
yeah, this is pretty good. And
the
then
first
it's
act, and then it
the
goes to
first,
this.
like
God,
2.
yeah, it's the first two
And then
acts.
there's a montage, and then it ends.
Yeah, and then the pacing, the
Whoa.
pacing is so fucked at the end of that movie that it's just over.
Yeah, that's a lot of the things in films I didn't like when I was younger. It was usually because of pacing,
yeah,
because that's more jarring than just say like bad dialogue. Because when you're a kid, you're like,
yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
But when a film just like ends out of nowhere, you're just like, you just feel dissatisfied,
Yeah,
and you kind of just left like, what
the
happened?
ending was a bit shit.
Yeah.
What a shame.
It's so weird, though. Do you remember, like, he's on a huge tank? It shows him on a huge tank for like 3 seconds, and he jumps off it and it explodes.
And then like all the Nazis have lasers and stuff. And,
Well, all I
Yeah.
remember, all I remember is there being like a train,
and the
yeah,
Bucky
when
falls off
Bucky
it.
and Bucky falls off,
Yeah,
and then
That's
he's in a plane at the
something
end, and he's like,
That movie made The Winter Soldier worse.
I know. Such a shame. Like a reveal
I did
like that
not give a shit.
could be like Star Wars level
Yeah.
fucking awesome, but they fucked it up so bad.
See,
Everyone
obviously,
already knew it.
and-
I already
they-
knew what was coming because of fucking Kieran,
Yeah.
not the same
the
Kieran I
internet
mentioned a second ago.
screamed it to everyone
Yeah.
anyway. So.
Well, and it's like even the directors knew. You could tell
Mhm.
they just didn't make a big deal out of it. Hardly, because I
They
rewatched
tried
it.
to.
Hardly, I rewatched it. It's
Oh,
like
man.
such a
Look,
numb thing.
I'm done. This is me off the podcast. I'm off the cast.
Ruben's off the cast. Ruben's off the cast.
So, who's watching this episode? Yep. Okay.
Wow, he actually said some real shit as well of having the dumb shit.
We've actually done really well recently. There's been no pussy, there's been no diarrhea, and we've actually discussed things.
Pussy. Can you do that, Jim?
No.
Diarrhea.
But yeah, we've done good recently. We should keep this up.
We should keep this
We've
up.
actually making
well.
content for once.
We've always made content.
Oh,
Well, Ruben's got a big willy that he puts in my
we're,
mouth.
we're making content. We're doing well.
Boo boo unu.
We are getting better, guys. We should be happy. Oh yeah, I'm probably not going to be here on some episodes like next month
Yeah, well done, James. Well, fuck done.
because I'm going to be working. So I'm just saying that before we end it. Are we going to get Domino's? Or are we just going to fuck
we
off
don't
now?
have time, do we?
Are we gonna get a Domino's?
And it
We
gives you
understand.
diarrhea anyway.
Yeah, it gives me diarrhea.
It gives you really disgusting
It-
watery
Alex,
diarrhea.
yeah, It's
he wasn't
fucking
even
bad.
kidding, He actually does.
I
Yeah.
think it does. Severely, really bad. I can't even
What the
fart.
fuck?
If I fart, I just shit everywhere.
Real diarrhea! It's the first real diarrhea in the fucking labs!
Yeah, if I eat Domino's, I get real diarrhea. Like, really bad.
Ah, what a
I'm going to it.
what a crime.
diarrhea, who knows?
Ruben has diarrhea double diarrhea!
No, but Alex, it's diarrhea, then constipation.
What?
I get diarrhea, then I just can't shit at all.
Maybe it's because you eat like no nutrients.
No, Alex,
What do you get on your pizza? You get ham.
I get meat.
You
And
just
then
get meat.
Yeah.
That's it. Just all clogging. Nothing works no more.
But
You
I
want
do.
some fibre in there.
I
Yeah,
do
you need
eat
some fibre.
I eat fibre. When I get home, I eat pretty much everything: fruit, beans, bread, whatever.
Pretty much everything. But,
Yeah. But yeah, that's my fucking digest. I think it's like irritable
bowel syndrome, yeah.
irritable bowel syndrome diarrhea. That's a thing, and I have
can't
that.
believe we get to use diarrhea seriously for once. I'm
It's,
so fucking hyped.
it's that, and I can't sleep at the moment as well. So it's like I can't.
And your
sleep.
eye hurts.
Yeah, I've got bad eye problems still.
Oh my god, you've just got it all going on.
And then so when I can't sleep, and then I get up with a really bad chest pain, like bowel pain,
Yeah.
and I have to sit on the toilet for like an hour,
What the fuck?
and then I go back to bed. It happens again, and I just don't sleep, and I just
Wow,
fucking.
have we been really offensive with our diarrhea jokes then?
No, because it's genuine diarrhea. Please help me.
It's like, I'm sorry if you've had diarrhea, okay? Pussy diarrhea.
Yeah, someone commented on the last video saying, like, I'm watching this as I've got diarrhea, and I was going to comment, don't worry, I'm in the same boat, but
It's gonna stop. Any second now. Any
Giving
fucking
it 10
second.
seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
Come on.
3, 2,
It's gonna stop.
1. There.
I got on
Oh, 3, 2, 1, record. So that has been this JARCAST. It's a pretty good
Yeah.
one, I have to say.
Bit of a diarrhea confession.
It's a good
at
one
the end.
because,
Bad one, I
like,
have to say.
what? It was a good one because it started off just out of control.
And then we got
Out of
into,
fucking control.
and then
When
we
I
got
brought
into
it
a
back,
discussion.
I said tattoo.
But then we did the good thing where it wasn't just spamming through loads of topics fast. It was focusing on a couple.
No, but the way we do it is we focus on one topic, and then it just morphs into like 6. We go
Yeah.
from like
Well,
games
because-
to movies, and then emotion. It's
Because it's
one
broad.
big. Just yeah,
That subject was broad, to be fair.
it was broad.
We've got lots to talk about.
We just
didn't
don't
have
have any
to be.
structure though, do we? We have
I
no
don't think you
structure on
need
this.
structure.
We just kind of just
Something like
talk about shit. It's better. It's better than it used to be. I mean, you just sit here and like talk about nothing besides random shit.
Sometimes that was funny though.
Yeah,
Sometimes I need a bit of that at the beginning
yeah. But then we need
to
we need
balance it
something.
out.
We need some content to put on our blooming
Because
channel.
you reel them in with the just
Memes.
the bullshit.
Yeah,
Mm.
and then you
then-
get actual good shit coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then
they
it
don't.
ends
By the
with
time
some
it's over, they don't even realize what just happened to them.
bullshit. Yeah,
They just got fucked in the diarrhea pussy. That's what happened.
I don't want to imagine that.
Don't imagine it then, goober.
How can you not? When someone says diarrhea pussy, it kind of just puts straight into your head this runny, pooey. Ugh.
You're adding detail to it, not me.
What are your pet peeves?
What do you? No, we should save that one. Don't you think?
I've got.
I'll
a
write
lot.
it down on the pussy list.
Do you know what? We can
You
mention
need
one
to
now.
get rid of loads of those.
Oh, this,
It still says you've got a Steve and me reaction challenge. That's been there since like the second episode.
That's when I made it, I guess.
I never know what subjects we have because I literally just ride my
Why-
bike here, come in.
That one isn't
That's
even
boom.
funny though. What is happening with YouTube right now? That's like the first ever episode.
Yeah.
No, I put that there to remind me. Like, if
Because
there's
there's
anything
always
relevant.
something happening.
There's always some bullshit happening on YouTube.
Yeah.
There's nothing really at the moment.
I saw a video. I saw this screenshot on Twitter of they took Fox took a video from YouTube, put it in Family Guy, and then DMC'd the original video they took.
Yeah, I saw that too.
What the fuck? They stole content and then DMC'd the content they stole. What a load of fucking
That's funny
shit.
though. That's
Yeah.
funny shit.
That's
I love
but
it when there's shit like that.
it's
Like
to
the guy
say
who
they've got the
just-
fucking
It
balls.
shows like the separation between the people that actually make the shit and like the lawyers.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
Well,
like,
no, it's like interns
ours.
that they just put on a computer and they're like, Google search this,
I'm fine.
or YouTube search this, and just fucking take down every video without looking at it.
I'd
like-
love to have that job.
Yeah.
Just be a cunt.
Yeah, you'd be the.
I'll be
there's
that
probably
guy.
there's no repercussion for it, so you might as well do it.
It's just
Because it's like, it's
Big
money
move.
for nothing.
besides just fucking people over.
Yeah. Well,
You don't
well
know
now they can't quite do that as much.
Yeah, 'cause they've
there's-
changed
I don't know if it's implemented yet though.
Yeah, the system they don't give the money to them. They dispute it properly, and
Well,
if you
they put
win,
it in
they
a
give
side
you the
account.
money.
Yeah, they put it
Yeah.
away.
Yeah, that's the way it should have been though from the fucking
Yeah,
beginning.
yeah.
That's how it is in fucking court. When there's a case, they don't give the person who's caused it. It's all done at the end.
Yeah, it was to like take responsibility away from YouTube though, because if they repped for someone that had abused the law,
Yeah,
then they'd
yeah,
be
but they
sued
lose
for
nothing
millions.
if it's in a side account.
No, the side account thing is like you should have done that from the beginning.
Yeah.
But this,
YouTube has just been shit for so long, and now it's finally getting somewhere.
there's this other reaction channel that keeps being recommended to me now. I've noticed.
Who's
It's just like, this guy watches this thing. This guy is watching this guy.
It's just my recommendations are really not that bad.
Mine are fucking awful.
Mine are great. They're generally just like
Mine are
content that I
awful.
watch. It's really
Yours are
similar
awful.
to it.
Really fucking awful. Like
I think it's based on who you watch.
Yeah,
Who
I
you're subbed
stopped.
to.
I stopped watching like 3 YouTubers that I'm subscribed to
Yeah.
for like a week.
Mm-hmm.
Just gone.
They just vanish.
Like, I told you I watched Funhouse.
Yeah.
Watched.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't watch their videos for like 4 days.
Yeah.
Just fucking vanished.
Yeah.
So I forget about them for months. And then just the other day I was like, holy shit, these guys exist. And
Yeah.
I go back and watch all the videos.
It's really
I like.
fucked, isn't it?
but now it's because I'm subscribed to this channel that just do like guns. They just like shoot guns. But now all my recommendations is just full of gun people, and I don't mind that because honestly, it's
Well, that's the way it
interesting.
works, isn't it? But like I do, because when you do videos about things that happen on YouTube,
Yeah.
you like click on a bunch of channels.
And then you get all that stuff that's related to
Yeah.
that.
So I'm like recommended Jacob Sartorius
oh
and just
fuck
like
no!
shit like that.
Don't. I still.
Reaction channels.
Do you know what is bullshit though? You know what is fucking bullshit?
What?
Getting recommended Leafy.
Leafy?
You know he's
You
like.
can't get away from
Fuck's
it.
sake! It's fucking 7 o'clock.
Let's go. We're wrapping up now. We're wrapping up.
We're wrapping up right now.
Yeah.
So thanks for watching, everybody.
Yeah.
Ruben's forcing
We
us.
can talk about Leafy next
He
episode.
wants to suck, so he's making us stop right now.
I want to see fucking Civil War.
You're just gonna be miserable.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna.
It's an awful movie.
Even if I hate it, I'm gonna be like.
Hey.
People in the room.
Hey, it's not Batman vs Superman, so we're gonna have a good time no matter what, baby.
Exactly.
Not no matter what.
Yeah.
I'm glad I didn't watch
I wanna
Batman
see
vs
Kubo.
Superman. I was in
You would've
Portugal
loved
and I recommended watching it, but then I just heard all the backlash and was just like, I'm not going to waste my time
So
watching it.
thanks for watching the Pussycast. I mean,
wanna see
sorry,
Kubo.
Kubo.
Is it called Kubo? It's like fake stop motion.
Oh, that is pretty good
That looks
actually.
fucking cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll see you next week.
See you
Same
next
time. Yeah.
Same
time, team,
please.
Bye.
And remember to
Isn't
shave your
Benedict
grundle.
Cumberbatch like a giant beetle?
Yeah.
Don't shave your grundle.
Remember
don't need to,
to shave
honestly.
your grundle real good.
Only
Yeah.
faggots do.
Whoa!
Whoa! What the fuck, James? Fuck my pussy.
I mean, that implies that you don't. That's like that's a real like gay implication thing. He means.
No.
Like, what he means more is just fucking faggots, you know.